Hi, I'm Carl Solden, Supervisor for the Charter Township of Waterford. We all understand the importance of clean water to drink. In the next several minutes, you'll learn what Waterford Township, and in particular, the Department of Public Works, is doing to protect our drinking water. I hope you'll find this show on Waterford Township's award-winning Wellhead Protection Program informative.
Water, the most essential compound on Earth. We sometimes take water and its abundant availability for granted as we use it for drinking, for work, for protection, for fun, and for other luxuries. Yet most users have no idea where their water comes from when they turn on the faucet. One of our most precious natural resources, our groundwater, has allowed us to maintain and enjoy the quality of life that we've all become accustomed to in living and working in Waterford Township. In the 1960s, Waterford Township government leaders made the decision not to join the City of Detroit water system, like most other area communities, which gives Waterford Township independent control of its water resources. However, this also required that the township identify a reliable source of clean drinking water. Waterford Township's drinking water is taken from groundwater, or an aquifer. An aquifer is an underground layer of rock, sand, or gravel that contains water in sufficient quantities to supply a well. The public water supply is pumped from the aquifer by 15 large-diameter active wells, which have been delineated into 10 zone of capture areas. The wells range in depth from 100 to 350 feet beneath the ground. Waterford Township wells pump an average of 8.5 million gallons of water per day and can exceed 21 million gallons on high-demand days. In addition, there are over 700 active private water wells in Waterford Township. Residents and businesses in Waterford Township all take advantage of the high-quality water provided by local aquifer underground water that's pumped by wells for our use. All of Waterford Township's water meets or exceeds U.S. EPA and Michigan Department of Environmental Quality standards. Department of Public Works employees test our water daily to assure a safe water supply. And with water independence comes the responsibility of monitoring and protecting the quality of the water. While we've taken national and statewide measures to protect our surface water with strong pollution control laws, groundwater has the same need for protection. One of those ways we protect our groundwater is through Waterford Township's Wellhead Protection Program. Wellhead Protection is a preventative program designed to protect a public water supply. The goal is to prevent contaminants from entering public and private wells. The Wellhead Protection Program, which began in Waterford Township in 1996, is state-funded and provides communities a 50% matching grant from the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality's Water Division. Since the inception of the program, Waterford Township has received $390,000 from the state and has matched that amount to fund the program. The Wellhead Protection Program is designed to protect Waterford Township's groundwater supply from potential sources of contamination. The Wellhead Protection Team has delineated 10 areas for all 15 public water well systems in Waterford Township that need protection, taken an inventory of potential sources of contamination, developed appropriate management strategies, and encouraged public involvement in the process. In Michigan, the Wellhead Protection Area is defined by the time of travel capture zone, which in theory means that a drop of contaminated water located at the margin of the capture zone would migrate to a public water supply well and be captured by the well and enter the drinking water. Over 20 square miles of Waterford Township's 36 square miles lies within the 10-year capture zone, which is more than 56% of the entire township. 60% of the homes and businesses in Waterford Township lie within the 10-year capture zones of the township's wells. The goal of the Wellhead Protection Program is to manage the existing groundwater contaminant sources and protect the 10-year capture zone from activities that would adversely impact the groundwater. A major part of the Wellhead Protection Program is education. Waterford Township's Department of Public Works staff members make presentations to third-grade students at local schools to relay the benefits of the Wellhead Protection Program and how it protects our groundwater supply. Waterford Township's Department of Public Works has placed signs at several major streets where these locations are on the edge of the 10-year capture zones of the 15 public water wells. Contaminants can enter the groundwater through active wells, abandoned wells, leaking underground storage tanks, or by simply being spilled on the ground. When you enter a wellhead protection area, please be especially aware of routine activities that could potentially harm the soil and eventually the groundwater. Such activities include changing the oil in your car, excessive use of lawn chemicals, salt, paint, or household chemicals. Here are some things that you can do to protect Waterford Township's groundwater. Never dispose of unwanted chemicals by pouring them down the drain or into a storm drain, on the ground, or into an abandoned well. Keep kitty litter on hand to absorb liquid spills from hazardous products or car products. If you own a private well, have it tested for contaminants. If you have any abandoned wells on your property, have them properly closed. If you have a septic system, pump it out periodically. And don't flush grease, caustics, and non-biodegradable materials in the system. Waterford Township's Wellhead Protection Program is award-winning, receiving state, national, and international recognition.
Thank you for watching this program on Waterford Township's Wellhead Protection Program. If you have any questions, please contact our Department of Public Works.